Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. Sorry, please don't leave, please don't leave, please don't leave. Kia ora there, I'm Count Frog, and today I'm going to be building Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, in Minecraft. Literally. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. It's midnight, so once upon a midnight dreary. I think I'm going to start by building out the moon, and I'm going to build that out of oak wood and calcite, I think. A little bit of concrete there, that's the moon. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered. I'm going to take that as he was in a pond. So, let's build a giant pond. Okay, that was pretty easy. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. I don't know what that is, so I'm adding some question marks. While I nodded, nearly napping. Okay, there must be... You nap in a bed, so let's put a bed right here, and while we're at it, let's turn it into a bit of a camping site. Now, I've got a bright orange tent, so might as well make this a bright orange tent as well. There we go, a place for him to nap. Suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Now you usually hear rapping at a concert, so let's make a quick concert area. It crashed. Rapping at my chamber door. So rapping, but there needs to be a door. So let's put a door somewhere. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Okay, a visitor. Let's make a visitor. So we have someone tapping on the chamber door. The next verse I'm going to be doing is verse 2, and it says, "Ah, distinctly, I remember, it was in the bleak December." Why is it bleak? Because it's after Christmas. And you know why it's a bleak Christmas? Because Santa's sleigh crashed. So let's get Santa's sleigh. Let's put it straight into the ground, right here. Yep, I think Santa's sleigh is gone. Let's add some cool gold. And don't forget the lights. Because you can't see without the lights. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my book Sir Keys of Sorrow, Sorrow for the Lost Lenore. What does Sir Keys mean? I think Sir Keys is probably lack of. So from my books, Sir Keys of Sorrow. So he's got a stack of happy books. And I'll just give him one big happy book. Okay, there's a book, and it's happy, so let's give it a happy face. Who wouldn't be happy if they looked out of their bedroom in the morning and they saw a giant book staring at them? Open here, I flung the shutter. So there's shutters now. There's the shutter with many a flirt and flutter. In there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. So, ravens. A raven. You're probably wondering what a raven is. Having a look at the context and who Edgar Allan Poe was, I have reason to believe that the raven he was talking about is the Raven 550mm floor squidgy. Available at Bunnings Warehouse. Search it up if you think I'm lying. If I have a look at the Raven, I can see that it's got a squidgy part at the bottom, because it's a squidgy. And then it's got the top part, and then it ends with this. So we've got the Raven squidgy over here. A stately Raven. Stately, I can't remember what it means, but I think it means looking sharp. So, let's give it a nice bow tie. There we go. A nice bow tie. He's looking pretty sharp. And it said, of the saintly days of yore. So, what do saints have? They have halos. Let's add a golden halo around his head. Okay, so he's got a golden halo. Then the ebony bird. Okay, bird. Since when was there a bird here? Now, okay, bird. Bird. But it's an ebony bird, so I need to make it ebony. Okay, I don't know what type of bird that is, but probably seems quite important. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling. I don't know what that means. Beguiling my sad fancy. I'll just give it another smile. There we go. It's smiling. By the grave and stern decorum of the countenance at war. The grave and stern decorum. Okay, so it was wearing decor. Isn't decor like a cupboard? There we go. It has decor on its head. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Plutonium. You're making a shore out of plutonium. I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea. For many reasons. And probably also look a little bit dead. Plutonium shore. Delicious. Quoth the raven nevermore. Now that one's easy. No. He's saying no. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer. Methought. Oh, methought this, methought that. We're pirates now, aren't we? Okay, now I have to build a boat in the middle of the ocean. In the middle of the pond. Why is this all so difficult? Swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Okay, so we've got some ballerina angels. The biblically accurate angels are like gold and have all those eyes and wings and stuff. So maybe I'll just make the feet out of gold, I guess. Okay, a giant sphere. Okay, 2 big wings. Now we just need... Okay, we need to give it some ballerina shoes. And it needs to have giant eyes. So let's go... Okay, and I'll add eyes like all around this ring here. And maybe some on its wings. There we go. It's an angel with wings. And the raven. Let's look at the raven again. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, still is sitting. Okay, I need to give it a chair then. There's a seat. And his eyes. Oh, come on. He's got eyes now. Okay, let's give him some eyes. We'll just go one there, one there. Alright, so now that the poem is completely made, I'm going to do a little bit of touching up, make a few things look a little bit better, and then it's time for the grand reveal. Wow. Wasn't that... I mean, I'm not gonna say it's incredible, but I would like to say it's pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, like, maybe comment what poem you think I should do next, and, you know, maybe subscribe. If you guys want me to do a full reading of the poem alongside with all of the buildings I've built, tell me that down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this type of content, why don't you check out this video in the top right, where I played Pictionary with my friend Bingy. But either way, have a great day, and Count Frog away.